Ultimate, ultimately, humanity is one, and this small planet is all our home. Love your brothers and sisters. Hey guys, welcome to another morning stream. If you can see on the headline, the title, I didn't get any sleep last night. I got 2 hours sleep last night, and I'm here and I'm producing for you guys, and I'm back to connect with you guys. And hopefully my actions will inspire some of you in your life of anything that you want to do, and inspire you to be like, I can do it. I can do this. I can do this. And that's one of my goals is, like I said, if I can inspire through showing and inspire through doing, and not just inspire and motivate and stuff through teaching, then I'm doing my job properly. So last night, I don't know why I couldn't sleep last night, because I'm usually a really, really good sleeper, by the way. And it was one of those nights where I don't know if I had a lot on my mind or what it was, but it would be like, I look at 11, still not sleeping, 12, still not sleeping, 1, still not sleeping. Then I was just turning on my audiobooks. I'm listening to a book on happiness. I'm listening to the book, The Denial of Death. Good, really good book, good audiobook. If you want to grab it. I listened to The Selfish Gene. It's another really good book or audiobook. They're kind of older school too, and they're very, very in depth on human behavior and certain things of why we do certain things. So that rolled into pretty much my whole night, and I just could not get to sleep. And so this is kind of what I want to roll into when I do my kind of affirmations this morning and set up my tasks and stuff like that. Did I go to the gym today? No. So did I meditate this morning? 100% yes. Really needed it. So that's when you really need it, and I really need it personally. So let me give you an example with myself that I think is crucial for me and happiness and whatever I'm trying to do. When I get tired, overly tired like I am today, that's when things start to creep into my mind that not normally would creep in, like self-doubt, lack confidence, not deep level of believing in yourself, not too much stress, but more like maybe overwhelm can kick in. And I notice when I'm overly tired, that's when self-talk will start with me that I don't normally do. So it could be things like, why are you doing these YouTube streams? Is anybody going to like it? Are you actually going to change people's lives? Like, how come you're taking so much time to do this? Like those type of stuff that will start in your head, that can happen when you get overtired. And when you get overtired, and then if you add things like alcohol and booze into that, that's why if you're like overtired and you've been drinking or doing drugs or anything like that, you're good at the time you're doing it because you get the dopamine spike from it. But the problem is the next day you start to come up with thoughts that normally wouldn't come into your head. You can kind of say that your subconscious mind is very chaotic at that time. And if 95% of what we do is run by your submind, then you have a problem. And so your emotions and your system are not regulating properly. So I'm very cautious then when I'm overly tired and I don't get a lot of sleep the next day, like today. So I'm very much working on things that I know that might not put me into like too much stressful situations. I'm also trying throughout today to put as much good stuff into my brain as I can. And the more I can do that, the more I can keep feeling good and overcoming that negative self-talk that maybe starts to come in because of my overtiredness. So me personally, now I don't know how it works for you guys, or if you guys get into the same situation. I mean, leave in a comment. Like if you're watching this rerun, I call them reruns, by the way. If you're watching this rerun, leave a comment. Do you get negative self-talk when you're tired? I'd like to hear, honestly, from you guys if that happens, or is it just me? right? Or do you even notice? Are you even consciously aware that it actually happens, right? I don't think at one time in my life I was consciously aware of that even happened. Now I'm very conscious of when that starts. So yesterday I did a 3-hour hardcore work day. Now this is, I think, very important. This is important for myself, and I really focus on this. When I'm having a really good day, like yesterday, energy was up. I felt great. I was just executing through things. I just felt happy. My brain waves were operating in like the best brain waves. I could tell I was like more in alpha brain waves, and life was just going good yesterday, and I was just on point and on focus. And when I get those days, that's when I push through as hard as I can, as much as I can. And yesterday, like I went even longer than 13 hours of hardcore focused business work yesterday. And that's because I was just on point. I was in the zone. I was in the flow, you can call it. And when that happens, that's when I know go, 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 because something can happen the next day where I'm like, man, I'm only operating 40%, but the day before I'm operating 100%. But then if I'm operating 100% and I only put in 40% of my potential, what a waste. And so that's where I'm really conscious of looking for those opportunities, because there's no way today on that amount of sleep that I had that I'm going to execute at the same level that I executed yesterday. Pretty much impossible to do, to be honest, right? I can execute, but not like yesterday. So that's what I look for in myself. Again, and this stuff works for me. I don't know if it was going to work for you. I don't know, but I'm just telling you what I do. I'm just showing you what I do, right? I'm just walking you through the things that work for me, my friends. So let's move into this morning. My S1H, one thing per day. So if you haven't watched any of the reruns, the plays, I always write down in the morning the one thing that is the most important for me to get done in the day. This is the one thing that I have to get done. There's nothing else that really matters that much. And today, I believe the most important thing for me to get done is live stream guests. So this is not a behavior thing I'm working down. This is not a motivational thing. You might think I'd be, focused on more on my mind right now, but my affirmations are going to be geared around that today. But live stream, and then I just have guests. So that means today I want to sit down and I'm really going to work on what guests am I going to have on these streams that can come on and that have maybe went through, normal people that have went through some struggles and made it out the other side, that can inspire humanity and we all can connect together. So that's the thing that I'll be looking for guests to come on. So that's the one thing I got to get done today. I got to map all that out. Also too, grateful. I'm grateful that I can choose to be tired. Keep your body healthy. I'm grateful for that I can choose to be tired, keep your body healthy. I always do gratitude in the morning too, by the way. At least one thing I'm grateful for. The reason I'm saying that this morning is because a lot of people can't choose to be tired because they're maybe sick or they're going through stuff. And right now, I'm healthy. I can choose to be tired. So that's actually a plus. It's good that I'm tired today because I can choose this. So that's, and then keep my body healthy. And so that maps back to my gratitude thing. Now, the also thing I do too, by the way, if you look, I wrote this down today so I don't forget. When I'm tired like this and my body is not functioning at 100%, I take 10,000 milligrams of vitamin C. Now, the reason I take 10,000 milligrams of vitamin C is because it helps overcome any maybe potential cold or anything my body is lacking in my immune system. It's better than Tylenol. It's better than any of that type of stuff. The vitamin C I take, so you're going to ask me, I don't know the name. I'll show you in another thing. Okay, so my non-negotiables today, friends. So my non-negotiables, if you haven't watched what I do for non-negotiables, this is stuff that more things that I have to get done. It's not just the one thing, but more things. So of course I have the one thing, live stream guests. That's my number one thing. Then work on operations of building the most human company. So that's one thing I have to get done today. I have to work on our operations today of building our human company. It's a must. Return emails. Those are the three things I have to get done today. So other than that, and of course my number one is the most important, my live stream guests. Nice to win. Again, these are nice to wins. If I don't get through, if I get through my non-negotiables, I move to nice to wins. My nice to wins today are meeting, do a meeting on the way to the stream, live stream tonight. I'm doing a live stream tonight with a bunch of kids raising money for charity, and they're going to be sleeping outside tonight. So I'll be IRLing that tonight, but I might do a meeting on the way to that if I have time. Film on the way to the stream. Again, that's a nice to have. Follow up on all my comments for all my social media. Nice to have if I can get to it. If not, I'll do it tomorrow. Write out my best stories. I want to keep writing out my best stories. And then phone call with employees. I can do that tomorrow. Those are nice to wins. If I get done my non-negotiables, what I think I need to get done, I'll move into my nice to wins. That's how that's all set up today. And then my affirmations today. My affirmations go on this card again. My index cards I carry with me everywhere I go. I know very highly successful people that carry index cards. I stay sharp. My mind cuts through noise. This is all one I'm doing, by the way, today. My focus stays locked in. Keep my word. Obviously, this affirmation today that I'm going to carry around is written around me being tired. Obviously, it's written around me being tired, right? So like me being tired today, that's why I'm doing this. So I stay sharp. My mind cuts through the noise. My focus stays locked in. Keep my word. Easy to fall out of your word when you're tired or not feeling that great would be me not doing the stream. And then the other one is tied to me going to the compassion event tonight with the kids. I'm a bridge between people everywhere I go. I bring connection, compassion, and unity. So I'm a bridge between people. Everywhere I go, I bring connection, compassion, and unity. So I'm really going to program that into me today, especially when I get towards the kids. I'm going to keep saying this. Now, again, do affirmations help? 100%. I'm programming the positive into my subconscious mind at all times. Do I carry them with me? 100% I do. Do I read them throughout the day? 100% I do. All right, so those are going to come with me today. Done that. Done my tasks today. So all my mornings set up good. I feel pretty good now, even though I'm tired. Again, I always pick one book. This was out of my bookshelf or even online. Cracking the Millionaire Code today. I pulled out. And the line, I just open to a page, and any book that I do, I read to it to see what it says. And here's an interesting thing I pulled out today. This is from, again, the Cracking the Millionaire Code. Hockey great Wayne Gretzky said his success was going where the puck was going to be, not where it had been. Do you know where the puck is going? People move on invisible tides. Can you tell which way the tide is running? Small groups may travel in tribal units. Can you tell where they are going to be in 10 years? Will you be there waiting for them with a warm fire and a hot chocolate when they arrive? If you're riding a trend, sales come almost effortlessly. The current sweeps you towards the easy street. If you're fighting a trend, you're swimming against the current. Good one for business today, by the way. Really good one. That's a whole nother story. I picked one of the biggest trends that happened in the world, brought it to Canada, and was one of the fastest growing franchises in the world. Another story for another day. All right, my friends, go out, spread compassion, spread peace, spread love, because the only way that we can create more peace is getting us connected together, spreading love, spreading compassion, loving each other, and us all coming together. Last night, I don't want to say thank you, everybody, last night for showing up on our show too. We had people from Portland, Mumbai, India. We had people from Philippines. We had people from North America. Like last night, I connected with a lot of people from around the world. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what we're going to do. Love you all. See you guys tomorrow or tonight when I stream.